Hey, what's up? It's Trigger916, ThreatTvLive. This is New Urban Threat Gaming. For the New Urban Threat clan, mainly for SOCOM 4, also for Killzone 3. In the future, we'll be on Battlefield 3 as well. We also run rosters and MAG, and we have some people in Call of Duty Black Ops as well. This is start off here with some clan news. As you can see above me here, wherever it is, there it is. I never get that right. We have some rank ribbons. This is something we're starting for the clan site and just for the clan, just to give you guys some award ribbons and rank things. These ribbons here, actually starting from the top, is the East Coast Division ribbon. You get that as soon as you make it from recruit to a division. The next one down is the West Coast Division ribbon, and the last one down is the Mountain Central ribbon. So those are just for your divisions. You'll get those right away. There's other ones you can earn through. We'll be giving out a monthly XP. I'm sorry, not a monthly XP, a monthly ribbon. For the monthly MVP for the clan. I'm sorry, little days. This is the second time recording this. I screwed up on the first one. Forgot to take the mute off, so oops. Yeah, so you'll be able to earn these different ribbons through different aspects of the clan and whatnot. Leaders will have a special ribbon for leaders, co-leaders, different promotions. That you can get, and we'll be adding more as we think of more as time goes on for you guys. Also, going along with that, I've also posted in the forum, there are topics now or sections for each division. So one for the, all three divisions, separate one. So you can only post in your division's topic. But you can view the other topics, but I've set it up so if you hold a kilobuds tag for the West Coast, you can only post in the kilobuds section. Whoa, sorry, hit the piano there. Yeah, that was me playing the beginning tune there. Let's turn that off real quick. Anyways. So that's how that's set up. So if you guys want to talk about other divisions and talk trash, you can talk trash on your forum, and they can read it, but they have to actually go back to their forum to talk trash back to you. I just thought that'd make it a little interesting. If it gets stupid, we'll open it up for everybody. No big deal. Also, have added a tournament talk. That's located in the SOCOM 4 topic. That's a subboard in there, just for tournament discussion. So anything you have to say tournament related goes in there. Anything you have to say division or squad related goes in that section of the the forum. What we want to do is keep it as clean as possible, keep people posting in the correct sections. So if you do not see a section for what you want to talk about, take it into general discussion or the main topic and post the topic there. And if it's something that we think should be moved into the one of the clan eyes only topics or forums or whatever, then we'll do so, the leaders, for you. But yeah, so let's keep the forum as clean as possible. That's one thing we really want to do. Also, we've had it's not really a problem, just like an issue we want to fix here with, when people register for the site, some people use their online handle over their PSN username. What we'd like to see on our site is if you're a clan member or not, we'd like you to change your username to your PSN name so we can decipher who you are. I know there's a couple guys, recruits, who haven't done that, and so as soon as you get that opportunity, go ahead and switch that over for us. It just makes it easier to to organize stuff in the clan and whatnot. Yeah, we don't want to be posting the wrong PSN when we submit a tournament roster, because then you won't be able to play, because your name's not going to match up. So, make sure your name matches up to your PSN name. That's important. Also, Sunday practice. As soon as PSN goes live again, that first Sunday will be our first nut practice, and practices are always going to be on Sunday. It starts 11:30 a.m. if you live in Pacific Standard Time. If you live in the Central Time, it starts at 1:30 p.m. and Eastern Time 2:30 p.m. So if you want to be technical, Mountain will be starting at 12:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So that kind of concludes it for the clan news. So let's move on to tournament news. For the Urgent Theory Endurance, which we have submitted an application to join that tournament. Unfortunately, it was supposed to start May 2nd. It was then pushed back to May 9th, and now it's been pushed back to May 16th as the first starting war. We actually will find out if we were in the tournament on Friday the 13th, unless they push the dates back again due to PSN, which I kind of think that might happen, so be prepared for that. But I have, I'm keeping the tournament war section of the site updated with the information as we get to it. So you can always click on that and find out about upcoming wars if you can go into that section on the site. Or on the main page, there is a little box on the left or right side, I'm not really sure, that says upcoming wars, and that will have the next war, the next war that we're going to fight will be up top on that. So that is places where you can get information for that stuff. Good times. Just for a reminder, those wars will be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. That's 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's so you could read that on the crawl thing on the bottom there if you want. Exactly what I'm saying as far as that goes. As far as the roster goes, we have posted a roster up with the roster that, it's going to be as close as we can get it without PSN up. We're not sure of the spelling of some of your guys' PSN names. Without that PlayStation Network Friends List tool, I mean, that's kind of key to putting together the roster. So, and plus, with not knowing who's got the game the last 3 weeks, and because we do have about 50 guys in Nut. We had sent out or had 21 invites received or accepted by the time PSN went down. So we're kind of not knowing exactly what's going on at this time. Plus, with all the site changes and whatnot, we haven't been able to really get a grasp on who's where and what and when. So that roster will probably change before we submit it if there's time, when PSN goes back up. And that roster is definitely going to change throughout time as Scientific gets to see how each one of you guys play. There will be a roster posted that will, most likely, start with who he finds to be like the starting type players on down for that tournament. So I mean that's all his ballpark, and it's all going to be up to him what he wants to do as far as who plays. We are going to try to mix it up and get as many different people in there as we can. We don't want to keep the same 8 people as we have done in the past. We do want to switch it up and just become better as a clan as a whole. And so that is some tournament goals for the future. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now with the tournament news. Let's move on to SOCOM 4 news. SOCOM 4, in their blog recently, they have updated some patch information. I'm not going to go over and tell you everything they're updating the patch. I'm just going to go ahead and give you some key ones. So for the patch that they expect to be doing mid to late May, which is probably going to be about when the PSN comes back, hopefully. So this patch should be ready to go, I'm assuming, by the time we get back online. Is what I'm hoping, unless for some reason it gets delayed due to PSN not actually being online, which it may. But they are adding a dot to the crosshair. I think it might be optional. You can turn it on or off. I think that's what it sounded like to me. So that was kind of key. And also in mid-May, they talked about a change, which is actually really awesome. I'm glad to hear it. It's a step in the right direction as far as the clan challenge system goes. So they've added something that when a clan challenges you, it says how many players the clan has, so that you don't get stuck in an 8-on-3 like we did on that last war before we lost our network. So I think that's key right there. There's also I think some more camera fixes with that patch as well. And then for June, sometime in June, they're announcing that that's when the patch will come that includes the party system that we are still lacking. And then they have the mic fix to be decided. So that's kind of sucks, because that's kind of one of the key fixes, I think, in my opinion. I mean, that's really important. I'd really like to see that kind of at the top of the list, but it seems to be at the bottom of the list. But that's some zipper action for you. I'll try to keep you guys posted on more updates as they come in, and whatnot. But that's what I have for you now on Silicon 4. PlayStation Network. This is the attitude in a lot of the eyes on YouTube. I do watch a lot of gamer videos and whatnot on YouTube. I see a lot of different opinions. And a lot of what I see is everybody bombing on the PlayStation. Don't bomb on the PlayStation. Beware of the PlayStation apocalypse going on right now. It's ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. I just don't see how so many people are blaming Sony for this. I mean, yeah, Sony obviously might have needed to have better security. Yes, I do say that. But, it's the hacker's fault, man. Like, it's their fault for not having a life and wanting to sit around and just F up other people's program, dude. Whether or not they had a just agenda in there somewhere, I don't know. I don't really get it, They're fighting for somebody who broke the law and, hacked to jailbreak the PlayStation 3. Wow, that's great. Well, you can fight for all that all you want, but the masses don't want to see cheaters in games, man. That's what it's all about. So that's just whack. I've seen a lot of attitude, everybody blaming Sony. Don't blame Sony, man. What is up with that, dude? That's craziness, okay? Sony's based in Japan. I know the whole company of Sony is not in Japan, but they're based in Japan. They have had some issues in Japan in the last few months, so I think people just need to give them a break, man. Yeah, I'm pissed. I am pissed that I cannot play PSN. I'm not mad at Sony. I'm mad at freaking hackers for being so lame and retarded. They gotta go and F up our whole fun time. So that's what I'm angry about. But yesterday or the day before,